Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to today's video. In today's video we are going to smooth the skin, we're going to clear the skin of pigmentation, we're going to nourish moisture in the skin, and we're also going to get rid of wrinkles and fine lines. We're going to do this by mixing two powerful ingredients that are known to get rid of hyperpigmentation, clear the skin, brighten the skin, and also refreshes the skin. So here I have my castor oil and baking soda mixture, and I like to warm it up before I apply it on my skin, and I also like to be generous with it. So I apply it on clean skin. Make sure to wash your face first and make sure your face is wet, and then I apply it in a circular motion like I'm showing here, basically exfoliating the skin. I like to apply it on my forehead. I apply it anywhere that I am having issue on my skin. And I like to apply this for about 2 to 3 minutes or so, just totally exfoliating my skin with the facial scrub. So exfoliate, 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 and don't forget to take this down on the neck and décolleté. If you have blackheads and whiteheads, if you have large open pores, if you have hyperpigmentation on the skin, if you have dull, rough looking skin, this remedy is for you. This remedy helped to transform my skin in no time. It helped to clear the hyperpigmentation. It helped to brighten my skin, and it leave my skin just soft, smooth, and supple. For this remedy, you can choose to use it 2 to 3 times per week for best result. It can also be used as a body scrub. You just have to double up on the ingredient. And once I apply this remedy on my face, I also like to take it down on my neck and décolleté. I go close to my under eyes, but do not let it get in your eyes. Sometimes I put it on my face like this, and I leave it on my skin for about 10 to 15 minutes. And look at that, guys, instant glow to the skin. Once this is done, I go and I rinse this off, and rinse off with cold water. And believe it or not, guys, whenever I rinse this off, my skin is just naturally glowing, just smooth, clear, radiant, glowing skin. It's one of my go-to facial exfoliator, especially when my skin is just looking dull and not looking clean and clear at all. This remedy is also good for your hands. If you find that you take a look, guys, look at the natural glow on my skin. Just look out, this just transform my skin. My skin is just glowing, and look, no wrinkles. It's like I get a little mini facelift just using this on my skin, and you can have the same results. So let me go ahead on my skin. So if you want to try this recipe, guys, continue watching for the full detailed recipe. So let's reach for a small glass bowl. And my first ingredient is going to be the baking soda. Now, baking soda can exfoliate the skin. It is a mild abrasive that removes dead skin cells. It helps to unclog the pores and remove excess oil, grease, and dirt from the skin. Baking soda can also help with breakout. It helps to smooth the skin and have anti-inflammatory properties. Baking soda also helps to tighten the pores. I'm going to be using about 2 tablespoons of the baking soda and pouring this in the bowl. Now, the granules in baking soda are so fine that it makes the perfect facial exfoliator. What I'm doing here, I'm getting rid of any lumps that might be in the baking soda. Now, take a look at this. Look what I'm doing. I put a bit of the baking soda in my hands, and you can clearly see the fine granules. It's almost next to powdered form, but when you touch it, you can feel the grains in it. These grains are so fine that makes a perfect exfoliator for your skin. So what I'm doing now, I am just wrapping up, getting rid of any lumps that might be in the baking soda. My next ingredient is going to be castor oil, and today I'm using Jamaican black castor oil. Castor oil is rich in rinsalicylic acid. It also contains fatty acid. It can help to reduce wrinkles and fine lines on the skin and boost collagen and elastin on the skin. Using castor oil on the skin will help to lock moisture in the skin, prevent water from escaping from the skin, therefore keeping your skin fully hydrated.
So I'm going to be using a teaspoon of the castor oil and I'm pouring this in a bowl. Castor oil helps to hydrate and moisturize the skin. It can be used to treat dry skin, and even if you have eczema and psoriasis, you can use castor oil on the skin. So take a look at how thick this castor oil is when I apply it on my hands. You can clearly see that you need to use it with a carrier oil for it to be more spreadable. So now that I have my teaspoon of castor oil, I like to wake the castor oil up, just warming it up to room temperature like I'm showing here. Now, once this is done, I am going to reach for my second ingredient since I'm going to use a carrier oil. My next ingredient is going to be some grapeseed oil. And grapeseed oil is a very light oil that you can use on the skin to protect the skin, to hydrate the skin, moisturize the skin, keep the skin soft and supple. Grapeseed oil is a light oil, will not clog the pores, therefore making it a perfect oil to mix with the castor oil. So I'm using a teaspoon of the grapeseed oil. I'm pouring this in. So 1 teaspoon of grapeseed oil, 1 teaspoon of castor oil. If you do not have grapeseed oil, go ahead and use any other of your favorite oil in this recipe. Now, once this is done, I'm going to reach back for the baking soda, and I'm going to use about a tablespoon of the baking soda. We're pouring this in, and I like to add it a little at a time. So let's start with about 2 teaspoons and see how it goes. So now let's just blend this in the castor oil mixture, and we are blending well. Just take your time. It's going to totally absorb the baking soda, so do not rush to add more oil. So look at how creamy this has become, and this is what you need. This is like a nice paste for your skin. So I'm blending and I'm blending well. Take a look, guys. This is a little runny. Now, because it's this runny, you can choose to add a little bit more baking soda to it. So I'm going to reach back for another teaspoon of the baking soda. I'm going to pour this in, and now we are going to totally blend this in. We're making a facial scrub that you can use on your skin to exfoliate your skin, to get rid of dull looking skin, to clean the pores out, getting rid of blackheads and whitehead, getting rid of dead skin cells on the surface of the skin. Now this is ready to use on the skin, and you can use it right away. You're going to take a small amount, you're going to apply it on the skin in circular motion all over the face, and then you're going to rinse with cold water. Use this 1 to 2 times per week for best result. And you no need to store it in the refrigerator. You can store it on the countertop.